Robert, do we consider Terence a pound-for-pound fighter now? Terence Crawford, do we consider him a pound-for-pound fighter after the fight last night?
Well, I think even before this fight, he was already in the top 10. To me, I think he was already in the top 10. There's a lot of other really good fighters. So I would probably say, he looked good. He looked good. Like my dad just said, Crawford looked really good, and he is a very good fighter. But I think Postol didn't fight the fight that he should have, where maybe would have made Crawford look even better, or maybe land a few punches and make the fight a little more exciting. I think he fought the fight where he just made Crawford look really good.
Are you impressed with the way he's able to adjust? Because a lot of people knock Terence because the first 4 rounds he'd either get hit too much, might be losing, and all of a sudden he just turns the fight around. And they say that's the mark of a great fighter.
Well, he is a great fighter. He knows how to adjust. He did a perfect fight. It wasn't, the first few rounds were a little awkward. Postol is a lot taller, the reach, and he was like just measuring. It was difficult. It's difficult to fight any of those fighters. Any fighter is gonna have trouble with him. And Crawford, adjusted, started countering him pretty easy, started landing and even dropped him a couple times. So no, he did a very, very good job, and especially against a fighter that's pretty awkward, that was very difficult, and he still looked really good.
From a trainer's mind, Robert, how do you picture a fight with him and Mikey? Are you confident that Mikey could be the one that can figure out the Terence Crawford puzzle?
Look, right now it's Mikey's been out for 2.5 years, so we definitely need a couple fights. I can't say right now anything because Mikey hasn't even fought. After this fight and maybe 1 or 2 more, then Mikey's gonna be fighting 135. So once he moves up to 140, then he might, then we might say Mikey's ready. Mikey's ready to fight Crawford. But right now, Mikey hasn't even come back after 2.5 years. So we got to see how he looks Saturday, and maybe 1 or 2 fights after that. And after that, Mike, he would definitely love that fight. That's why Mikey wants to keep himself open to be able to fight with top-ranked fighters. Not only Crawford, but Lomachenko, if he moves up in weight, Pacquiao, there's Verdejo, there's so many fighters that Top Rank has that could be huge fights in the future. So definitely, those are all fights that definitely have to be available. But we got to take it fight by fight. Let's still not look into that.
I'm excited for that one, Robert.
Because Mikey hasn't fought in 2.5 years. So maybe now we might not be ready for Crawford. Let's admit it. I can't lie about it. My brother's sensational fighter, but we gotta give us a couple of fights before that. So don't ask that question. 2 more fights. So 2 more fights. All right.
Thanks, Robert.